Hey guys, I'm the Roleplay Gamer and I like to party. Welcome back to Elite Dangerous. Finally, we're getting back into it. As you can see, we've got the Keelback here and a very sloppy joystick that is very slowly just like sagging down. I need a new one, but it's like, it's the worst time to get one, right? Because the new Thrustmaster HOTAS hasn't come out yet, and that's an interesting one. Plus, Logitech has just bought Cytec, which is incredible, so I'm sort of like hanging out to see if they come out with a proper Logitech HOTAS as a result, or what. Maybe they won't. Maybe they'll just improve what Cytec already has. Who knows? Who cares? That's not what this video is about. We're in the Keelback again. Why the Keelback? Because it's the smallest, I think, cheapest ship that presumably can field fighters. It's got a fighter bay, and as we all know, one of the most anticipated, highly anticipated features of the Guardians update is the ability to launch and fly fighters and whatnot. I'm personally very excited about it because I am a huge fan of just like space carriers and that sort of combat style. So if I can engage in anything even mildly, remotely, reminiscently close to like anything from Battlestar Galactica, I am down like a clown. I'm keen as a spring bean. So we're going to set this thing up to be, you know, fairly schmick, and we're going to try and just like use it, you know. So I think I've put together sort of like jack of all trades build for this particular Keelback, which is probably not a great idea. But let me show you what we got here, down to outfitting. Alright, so hard points, nothing. I figured, you know what, I might eventually put some mines in there, because they seem to be, I've had the most success with mines in, you know, in ships like the Keelback, where you don't really go in guns blazing with this thing. It's slow to turn, you know, as you saw from my, you know, my previous exploits with the Keelback, I think 2 videos ago. I'll put a link up to there at some point in the video, probably at the end, so look out for that, where I put rails on the Keelback. You know, you can use it for combat. Perhaps not soloing, which is probably the combat situations we're going to get into the most with what we're doing here. Sorry for the squeaky chair, let's just get that out of the way. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so it's probably not a good idea to put guns on this thing. I don't think, but you know, I'm nothing if not flexible, so we can move shit around. Alright, so we've got a 4D power plant, which I think is the minimum we need for what we've currently got installed. I would like some 4A thrusters. I just haven't been able to find them yet. I gotta go hunting around the galaxy a little bit. A 4A frame shift drive, of course. Now, we're going to be using this for a bit of light exploration. It's not got a great jump range, but it's like good enough. The 3A Power Distributor, because that's like fairly important just for general use. As I've said before, I've heard it said that you haven't maxed out your ship until you've got a max power distributor. It's probably the most overlooked and underrated piece of equipment in Elite Dangerous. It's very important. It speeds up like recharging and this and that and all sorts of things. Alright, so this is a little bit, this looks like a dog's breakfast. So we've got the advanced discovery scanner for, you know, obvious reasons. If we're going to be hauling in some exploration data, we've got a planetary vehicle hangar, because I kind of neglect the whole Horizon side of things. I wasn't immediately grabbed by it, and when Horizon first came out, it ran kind of shitty for me. Now it's a lot better. So I haven't done a lot of planetary stuff, and I'd like to rectify that. So we got a scarab in there, so we can do a little bit of planet landing and go hunting for materials, which is not, I don't think, like the most efficient way to grab materials, because it takes forever to find points of interest and whatnot. But that's a whole other can of worms. We'll jump off that bridge when we get to it. We've got a 3A fuel scoop, because you know, exploration, we're going to be needing it. We're not going to go like too deep. I don't think, as much as I'd like to see the center of the galaxy, I don't think I've got the patience all the time for that. And we want to get back to civilized space when the update drops, so we can play around with fighters and whatnot. So, you know, just as a side note there, we got the fuel scoop, but we're not going too far out. Probably just playing around with the outskirts of inhabited space, and just like dipping our toe into uninhabited systems around that area. We've got, I debated over this for a little while. I was either going to go a collector Limpet controller in this class 3 slot and no shields, right? And then go 2 class 5 cargo racks. But then I thought, you know what? What if we get into some trouble? We're not gonna stand a chance. But we haven't got any weapons. What if we get interdicted and I balls it up and we don't get away? It's entirely possible. So just for the sake of being cautious, we're gonna try and rock some shields, which does make me die a little bit inside, because I've been very much a proponent of flying without shields, because it's it's manly and it's tough, and my FSD is bigger than yours. But just for now, like I said, nothing if not flexible. We can change this around later. So instead, we've got a class 5B collector Limpet controller and a single class 5 cargo rack. Now, hopefully this is enough cargo. It should be to carry enough, to carry a whole bunch of limpets and, just pick up material. So I'm less concerned about filling up my cargo with ore or whatever, and more concerned about just farming materials, because that is another aspect of the game that I've neglected. Not that I've neglected, it's just, it takes so long to get materials that after all this time, I still haven't played around with the engineers. I haven't got the materials to do it. And I've been like kind of exclusively, semi-exclusively just salvaging and whatnot. So going to, unidentified signal sources and, scooping up all those materials there. Still haven't got enough. Anyway, so that's that. That's all she wrote, so to speak. And now we're going to go out and we're going to have some fun, I hope. So, I'll see you in a second. Alright, so I've made a decision here. We're going to do sort of like a soft run with this thing, just to like get used to the keelback again, and just kind of figure out what it can do. I know that's sort of like now that I say it, that sounds silly. But we're just going to head over to Obsidian Orbital over in the Maya system. Is that right? I've never actually been there. It's only like, 22 jumps away, I think, with my current setup. It's got like, we can sell exploration data there now. It's got a black market, which is cool, which is handy actually, because I've got some stolen silver that I'm not sure where it came from, but I've got some stolen silver in my hold that I could certainly unload, and that would be great. So this is going to be a nice little, just like, hop over through some uninhabited systems and say hello to our neighbors over in Obsidian Orbital. But I'll see you there. Alright, and here we are in the Maya system. Let's check it out, see what it's got. It's got a big old fancy white star. Alright, Obsidian Orbital. Is that all it's got? I'm pretty sure, right? There aren't any other stations here. Okay, yeah. Well, let's go dock. We'll see how much our exploration data from the civilized part of the galaxy is worth here. It's probably not going to be much, but look, I expect it to be maybe 100,000 credits, maybe. I'm just spitballing here. We'll see how we go, and then check out what services it has. And then I'm thinking maybe we use it as sort of like a home base, a jumping off point. To explore a little bit around this part of the galaxy. Now, no, that's perhaps not the wisest thing, considering that our jump range is not super impressive. Whoa, all right, that That was weird. Not sure if there was a graphical glitch or what. Maybe the skybox or whatever you call it was just loading. But okay. Well, the system looks nicer now. It looks prettier. I appreciate that. Yeah, we could... Yeah, I know it's perhaps not the wisest idea to explore around the sort of outer edge of the galaxy with a less than optimal FSD drive because the systems are further apart. But look, I'm never one for taking the easy road, right? You should know this by now. You know, strapping railguns onto a keelback and running shieldless. That's my idea of a good time. Here we go. Coming in hot. bit of slowdown action. Not yet, buddy. It's time to speed up. And then we've got to find some planets or moons or whatnot to hang around on. Explore a little bit. Try and get some goods. Okay.
Recon uniform, November, India. This station has strict docking protocols. Submit a request before landing.
Flight assist off.
Permission granted. Go to pad 08.
There we go. Pad 08. So, you know, whether you're new to the video, assuming, let's say for people who are new to my channel, I usually like to flight assist off my way in, especially with slower ships. It frees up my my left hand to sort of like request for docking and whatnot. All right, lined up. Let's do this.
4,000 meters from touchdown.
Cool. So for anyone who doesn't know, I use a keyboard, a Logitech, what is it, G910, a fancy lighty up one.
Slow down, Commander. Your speeding may attract attention.
I hope my speeding does attract attention. And I'm just using a Logitech Attack 3 joystick. It's super old, but it does the job. Alright, here we go.
Your landing gear is not deployed, Commander.
Thank you for reminding me, buddy. I gotta say, I like the new, like, air traffic control tower guy. Sort of help you out a little bit. I usually forget the landing gear.
Touchdown. Systems offline. Good to have you, Commander.
You bet it is. Alright. Universal cartographics. Yes. Hey, I was pretty much right. How good am I? About 100,000 credits there. Not bad. I guess that was it worth the journey? Just for the exploration data? Yeah, probably not. But you know, it is what it is. We've also got missions here. This will be... See, I've never been here, so I know like Obsidian Orbital is kind of like old hat. But I've personally never been here, so it'll be interesting to see what they've got. Hey, quite a lot. What have they got in terms of community goals? I know... Oh, they've actually... There's a community goal here. But it's like ferrying stuff over, isn't it? What is it? What are we delivering order for? Oh, okay, yeah. I haven't got the cargo space for that. I could do it, but it's like, you know what? If I wanted to do this, I'd probably outfit an Asp Explorer with like the best FSD I can shove in it, and no shields, and the rest filled up with cargo. That'd probably get this done real nice. The Anthill mob. Really? I don't think I've been out here before, so how did I get standing with these guys? Holy shit! Really? Minimum reputation. Mission rank. Oh no, we need to be on... Oh, that would have been sweet though. Do some smuggling out of Maya. Oh, look at that. Look at that fat, juicy prize. Where they want to take it. Crown Orbital. It's a little hike, but... And the cargo space required is not huge, you know? That'd be so good. Insufficient cargo space by 8, yeah. Okay. Hang on. Wait a second. What's the cargo requirement? Oh, it only needs 8. So I could drop some... I could drop some stuff and deliver this sort of shit. Where does this go? These are like long hauls, though. This is sort of like... This is the counterintuitive to our purpose right now. We're looking at salvage and whatnot. But look, these fat, juicy rewards are just... They're getting me excited, you know? What's this, for the Alliance? Fuck the Alliance, man. Federation. And required cargo space. See, why does the Empire have shitty rewards here? You know, I mean, comparatively speaking. You know, it's similar distance. Even you know, further. Anyway. Let's go to the black market here. We've got to get rid of this silver. It's been burning a hole in my hull. You know what I mean? Not going to get much for it, but... You know. It all adds up, right? Okay. Then it's just a matter of, like... Yeah, just fixing the paintwork, for one. Okay. We're all good. So then it's just a matter of, like, heading out and trying to salvage some stuff, I guess. So, you know, we'll do that later. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Don't forget to gently caress that like button. It needs love like everything does. Taste the game, be excellent to each other, and I'll see you next time. Roleplay Gamer, out.